Girl 69. How y'all doing tonight? Well, I figured I'd make another video tonight, and I guess I'll probably call this one Tonight's Thoughts, since I had a video that I made this morning called Morning Thoughts. Anyways, I went to work today, but one of the girls that was supposed to be there called in, as usual. Ugh, this kid. And she called in. So then it was just me and this other lady. Her name's Terry. So it was just me and Terry. And then Ann, who is our floor manager. It was just us three. And there for a while, it wasn't that bad, but 10, it started picking up. And it got pretty busy. But we did have one of the daytime cashiers left at 2 and the other daytime cashier left at 3. Yeah. So we had plenty of help up until 3 o'clock. And then after 3 o'clock, it was just me and Terry and Ann. But she was having to do other stuff too. So I kind of got hectic there for a while. And, but we was able to get it all done, and I think I got out of there at like 8 o'clock, straight up. Came home, did some dishes that had been sitting in my sink for a couple days. And then I, got in the shower and made some coffee and sat here and decided what am I going to do this Saturday evening. So, as you can see, I'm not paying attention to the camera. I'm got my energy focused on something else right now. So, yeah, we're going to have a conversation with Mary Jane tonight. And then I'm just going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. Sometimes I think I should just go live so I could just talk, but I don't really want to have to interact with anybody that comes in, and well, I don't have control over who comes in and who don't, unless I put it in subscribers mode only or something. I don't know. I haven't really been around the streets of Booby Tooby Land enough in some aspects of things, on what to utilize and what's the best formula and situation, to do that. But, I hope you all had a good day and, did what you had to do, and, or didn't do what you had to do. Some people, hey, they might have got lucky and didn't have to do anything, today at all. Saturday. Now, what really blew my mind today at work, since I'm just talking about random things, is, okay, we had Thanksgiving on Thursday, right? So you would think with all this food that people prepared at all these Thanksgiving gatherings, that people wouldn't really need to come to the store a couple days later and stock up on groceries, but believe it or not, we had some people that are coming in the store and, had a couple of carts. That was like, I think one customer that came in had 2 carts today that I did. It was around probably like $500-600 worth of stuff. So yeah, I was just kind of like, man, this is kind of crazy, People, don't y'all have food left over? I mean, at the gathering I went to, there were a total of 21 people. There were 13 adults and 8 children. I was the odd man out, only one with no partner there. Everybody else had a partner. And then the kids, the 8 kids. And out of the 8 kids, Two of them were my granddaughters. And then the others were kids of the other boys as well. But yeah, we had a good grand old time. But my point in this, talking about this, is we had so much food. And they were like begging me to try to bring home some food. And I was just like, I'll probably wind up throwing it out, you know. So what's the point of even me trying to haul it home? You know, because it doesn't take much for me to survive, you know. Probably because I learned how to survive a lot when I was living in a tent in Southern Oregon and was homeless and all that, you know. And the fact that I think I've lost weight, so my stomach's shrinking, so I just can't eat as much food as I used to eat anymore. I don't eat like I used to at all. I used to just stuff myself to the point of, like, overconsumption, you know. Now, I only eat when I'm hungry, and I have to really think about what I want to eat, and how hungry I am as to what I prepare. You know, because if I have to cook it, then, well, hopefully I'm not starving Marvin, you know. Anyways, Mary Jane's ready to have that conversation with me. So we get ready to do that. Yeah, that's I guess this is what, Fallout guy, Fallout boy, or something like that. I don't know, it's off of a video game. In fact, this shirt used to be my daughter's old roommate's shirt. He had left some shirts behind. He was kind of a big boy, and I'm a big girl. So I got this shirt, and then I have a long sleeve, like long john type shirt. It's gray, but it's nice and warm. And then I think I had gotten something else. I can't remember. So yeah, I like to wear tank tops when I'm just sitting at home. I'm usually in shorts most of the time. Right now I got my heater set at like 67, 68 degrees. Because I cranked it up to 70 when I came home. And, man, it was about to burn me out of here. And then I went and looked at the thermostat and it was only at 69 degrees. I was like, what the heck? So I turned it back down to 67. Why, I have to pay for the heat, you know? Because I don't like to be too hot. And I don't like to be too cold either. I like to be just right. So, it's all about balance, too, to me. And everything, I guess, you know. As far as the way my body feels. And I prefer to be in between versus one end or the other, you know. What's some other subject matters I should talk about? I mean, I have a lot of knowledge on a lot of different subject matters. I just don't really know what to talk about because I don't really have one specific subject matter in my brain right now to come on and talk about. But I just felt like I wanted to come on and talk, even if it was just about nothing. That's kind of strange, huh? Trying to think. I was thinking maybe I could, well, I ain't got the ability to put my camera around anymore. Or I don't have the ability to put my camera around. I was going to say I could put my camera around, kind of show y'all my room and some of the things. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just get off of here and upload this video. And then I'll make another video and show y'all some of my stuff that I have. Some of my stones, crystals, pyramids, things of that nature. I got some really cool things. I really do. I invested enough in them too back in 2021 thanks to the government. That's when I was on unemployment. I was spending money left and right like nobody's business. Enjoying life. So, what was bad for some people was a blessing to me. Yeah, when that scamdemic happened. Yeah. Or plandemic, I should say. Plandemic, scamdemic. Same thing. When it happened, it hurt some people. It hurt a lot of people in different ways, not just physically with the sickness, but mentally, emotionally, financially. It hurt some people. Me, I think the universe was putting me exactly where I needed to be at the time that it put me there. And I just followed my heart, and I was blessed with receiving unemployment for a year and a half. Being able to travel during that time frame, meeting up with some of my Facebook friends. At that point in time, I wasn't really on YouTube that much. I only utilized YouTube to watch videos and listen to music and stuff like that. I never utilized YouTube to try to reach out to others, really. As far as the, occasionally, I'd have a friend that would go live. It was just a couple friends that would go live occasionally, and that was about all the lives that I would listen to. But then, I don't know, it was just a series of events that I've become more integrated on BoobieTubie streets in probably the last year and a half versus FaceCrackland. That's where I used to spend all my time, was on FaceCrackland. I refuse to get a TikTok. I only have TikTok. And my Instagram, well, it's still there, but I don't utilize it. I deleted the app because I never really posted there anyway. And just like there on FaceCrackland, I never really, not a lot of people interact on my shit. I get more people interacting on my videos here than I get interaction on FaceCrackland. And over on FaceCrackland page, I've got 335 friends. And I have 149 subscribers here at YouTube, which I'm really proud of, because at one point in time I didn't have that. But I set a goal to try to achieve at least 100 subscribers so I could utilize the community post feature here on YouTube. And I achieved that. And now I'm 50 above and beyond my goal. So, if people want to keep subscribing to me, that's cool. But, I'm just a average human. And giving my thoughts out on different subject matters. If people want to get to know me on a more personal level, well, I am willing to try to give more personal information. Maybe not exactly where I live or anything like that, but I can give some history on my life if anybody's interested, Just put a comment down below what you'd be interested, or ask a question that you want me to answer. And I'd be more than happy to try to answer some of y'all's questions if y'all have any for me. Some of y'all might not have any for me because, well, you know me pretty well as far as the way I talk and what I talk about. And most of the people that do follow my videos are pretty much people that I interact with on other people's channels that I sub to. When they go live or whatever, I'm usually always in the chat. I have done a couple of panels, but to me, I'm not all about that. I don't need to be up on a panel. I'd rather be in the chat. Now, once I get my computer, I might be more willing to be up on panels, simply because I'll be able to interact with the chat at the same time that I'm up on panel. Though, because I have a phone right now, and that's all I have, it's hard to be on StreamYard and interacting with chat at the same time. And it overheats my phone, and then I usually lose sound. So those are the main reasons why I don't come up on panels most of the time. And also, if you get a lot of people up on the panel, and you start having people that's talking at the same time, you just can't hear what everybody's saying, and It's just like, yeah, I don't want to have to go through all that either. See, here it is, 15 minutes, and what have I really talked about? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what you want me to talk about. And that, folks, is what I think will help me out in knowing what kind of content you want me to create. Because I'm never came here on YouTube to try to create any kind of, videos or anything like that. In the beginning, it was all about mainly Daryl and his music and his page and all that. But as life had it, that didn't go over very well either. I even had a page for Daryl over on Facecrack, and I do still have it there. It is still there. But it's not active as much. I mean, I'll post occasionally on there. But it's not as active as it used to be whenever Daryl was alive. But if anybody's interested in any of that, I think I do have a link to my Facebook page. And I think there's also a link to Daryl's music page on Facebook as well. And I do have a few videos here of Daryl playing as well, if y'all are interested in seeing the type of musician that Daryl was. Because he was very, very, what do you call it? He knew his craft. He knew his shit, Definitely. He was a very intelligent and human being. He was very intelligent, smart, kind, kind of reserved, He wasn't very social. He was more probably introverted. I was more extroverted, but now that I don't have my dog with me, I'm more introverted than I ever been in my entire life. I'm very hermetized in life. But that's my choice, that's my doing. But that's because I'm focusing on me and my world, my reality, trying to change my life, because I know nobody else out there's going to do it for me. You know what I mean? So anyways, I went in on that, and like I said, drop some comments, give me some ideas, give me some, opinions, and, yeah. Till the next time, peace, love, hugs, nugs.